So yeah, Ethan Klein, in his pathetic inability to respond to any of the people who criticize him, went and had a nice little chat with his partner manager, sent them like all of my videos on him, and only one of them stuck. So they deleted the first Alexa video. If you don't know, every YouTuber past a certain point, usually like around 1 million subscribers, gets a partner manager, which is like a direct line that you have to YouTube, so you don't have to deal with the ChatGPT support that everyone else gets. Like everyone else on YouTube, if you want support, what you get is a bot. You never get to talk to a person. It's not allowed. It's just a bot that repeats form letters at you. Whereas bigger YouTubers get a partner manager, where, as it says here, personalized assistance. And obviously a YouTuber like Ethan, who has multiple big channels, who has been on the platform for like 10 years, he 100% has a partner manager. Ethan absolutely does have one. A channel like his, as big as it does, has a partner manager. And I know for a fact that it got through, like it was a direct intervention from YouTube. It was not regular reporting. Because YouTube sent me an email directly from YouTube partner support, which they do not do unless something was done manually. If it's not manually, it's not sent from them. It's not sent, by a named person. It's just sent with like a form. The idea that Ethan Klein, 3 million subscribers on multiple channels, does not have a partner manager is an absurdity. Obviously he does. You guys should not believe people when they lie. Ethan is a habitual liar. Obviously he's lying. So what happens normally when YouTube removes one of your videos or demonetizes a video or age restricts a video, you get a from no reply at youtube.com, which just says, YouTube demonetize your video, YouTube remove your video, something like that. What happened to me was not that. What happened to me is I got an email directly from YouTube partner support, which, as I said, does not happen in normal circumstances unless you contact them directly. And the guy's like, hello, my name is Michael and I'm reaching out to you on behalf of YouTube's community outreach team with important information about your channel. That is what happens when there's a direct intervention at the request of someone, either at YouTube or someone who has enough clout with YouTube to get in direct contact with them and request something be removed. So it is very, very obvious that this was a result of Ethan directly contacting YouTube. This does not happen if someone uses the regular report feature. So what happened very clearly is Ethan took all of my videos responding to him, and he sent all of them to his partner manager, and his partner manager only agreed on one of them. So it was like an attempt to like get me deplatformed, but it didn't work because not even his own contacts at YouTube agree with his bullshit. At this point, like you have to understand, Ethan has so much reportable content on his YouTube. Ethan's YouTube has it's the most reportable YouTube in the world, especially his older channels like H3 Productions. So like, I mean, if he wants to throw stones, I would suggest he doesn't do it in a glass house, because there's like so many like disgusting jokes in his videos that do not fly on YouTube these days. Like I wouldn't need the direct intervention of a partner manager. I just need people making valid reports. Like basically all of Ethan's content is targeted harassment. 90% of it involves him making like jokes about rape or pedophilia. Haha, funny jokes, yeah. So if Ethan wants to start attempting to deplatform people, honestly, I don't understand how no one has tried to get him back but with actual valid reports yet. But again, YouTube has like a 2-tier sort of support system where until you reach a specific threshold, like usually around 1 million, but it can be before that, you get like 1 million subscribers, you get ChatGPT support, and you will never ever speak to a human no matter what happens. If you have a problem, deal with it. It's not going away. Then there is people like Ethan Klein who have a partner support manager specifically for them, who they have a direct line to. Someone who's who only deals with like say 10, 20 creators individually on an individual one-to-one basis. If they have an issue, they get it sorted out immediately by that person. It's basically like, Ethan has been coddled and privileged his entire life. It only makes sense that in the YouTube sphere, that is also the case. He is, after all, the living reputation of meritocracy. If there is like one strain with all these Zionists that is a constant, it is being deathly afraid of speaking to anyone who is capable of just laughing at and dismantling the absurdity of their arguments. That's why Ethan never does it. For the record, I think the subreddits that are dedicated to just like talking about one person in like negatively are really pathetic and sad. However, Ethan Klein was threatening to sue the people who run like the anti-Ethan Klein subreddit, which I think is very funny, given that Ethan Klein like basically built a career of sympathy for like a false copyright claim against him, and now he is like just throwing his money around and threatening people with obviously absurd litigation. Like, what would you possibly litigate a subreddit for? Especially under American law, what could you possibly take them to court for? Like, the entire point of it is just, we have more money than you, we can make your life hell, we know we'll lose, but we'll do this anyway. Like, Ethan didn't just threaten to sue the subreddit, he threatened to sue Reddit for hosting the subreddit. I am not sure how the fuck that would work, but honestly, try it. Ethan Klein versus Reddit would be a legendarily hilarious lawsuit. I really hope he does it. Like, it really feels like Ethan just spends like all of his time just searching for himself and getting angry that people don't like him.